Hello to everyone. This is Bhimrao Jadhav, Senior Faculty in English. So welcome to my channel Jadhav's English World. So in the previous class we discussed tense, the topic tense introduction, and the classification of tenses has been completed. So now in this video we shall move on to the next topic. So that is simple present tense, its usage and the structure of its tense, okay, and the keynotes of simple to present tense. We'll discuss all these things here in this video today. The first tense is present tense, okay, present tense. So what the first tense is? Present tense, first tense is A is simple present. Simple present or present indefinite tense. Present indefinite tense. Okay, simple present or present indefinite tense. Okay, indefinite. సాధారణ వర్తమాన కాలము లేదా అనిశ్చిత వర్తమాన కాలము అంటారు తెలుగులో. సాధారణ వర్తమాన కాలము లేదా అనిశ్చిత వర్తమాన కాలం. యు సీ ఇండెఫినైట్ మీన్స్ హియర్ అనిశ్చిత వర్తమాన కాలము లేదా సాధారణ వర్తమాన కాలం. ఈ సాధారణ వర్తమాన కాలాన్ని మనం ఎప్పుడు వాడతాము, ఓకే, వాడే సందర్భాలు ఏంటి, ఆ తర్వాత టెన్స్ యొక్క స్ట్రక్చర్ ఏంటి, వాక్య నిర్మాణం ఏంటి, ఆ బేసిక్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఏ విధంగా ఉంటాయి, సో ఆ టెన్స్ లో వాడే క్రియారూపం ఏమిటి, ఓకే, ఏ క్రియారూపాన్ని మనము సింపుల్ ప్రెసెంట్ టెన్స్ లో వాడతాము, ఆ టెన్స్ ఇండెఫినిట్ టెన్స్ ఎందుకు అంటామో చూద్దాం. ఓకే, సో ఫస్ట్ ఏంటి మనకు సింపుల్ ప్రెసెంట్ టెన్స్. వాట్ సింపుల్ ప్రెసెంట్ టెన్స్ ఈస్? సింపుల్ ప్రెసెంట్ టెన్స్ ఆర్ ఇండెఫినిట్ టెన్స్. వై దిస్ టెన్స్ is called indefinite tense? And we'll learn the basic structure of this tense, and we'll learn the usage of this tense, and we'll learn the what verb form generally used in this tense, right? Okay, so actually verb forms are of how many forms there? How many forms of verbs? Actually 5 forms of verbs there. So which form of the verb is used in this tense we'll learn. Okay, so usage of this tense. What is that? Usage of this tense. So what the usage is? Actually this tense is used to express habitual actions, okay, routine actions, repeated actions, or universal truths or general truths, and future planned actions, and historical truths. Okay, historical truths generally expressed or said to be in the which tense? Simple present tense. Simple present tense lo general ga manam so entivi nitya krutyalu, nitya krutyalu means here routine activities or routine actions, normal routines, okay, everyday actions are the repeated actions. Universal truths, universal facts, విశ్వ సత్యాలు లేదా నగ్న సత్యాలు అంటారు. విశ్వ సత్యాలు లేదా నగ్న సత్యాలు. విశ్వ సత్యం అంటే ఏంటంటాం మనం? విశ్వమంతా అంగీకరించిన విషయాన్ని మాత్రమే విశ్వ సత్యం అనాలి. నువ్వు నేను అంగీకరించినంత మాత్రమే విశ్వ సత్యం కాదు. విశ్వమంతా అంగీకరించే విషయాలు ఎలా ఉంటాయి చూడండి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ద ఎర్త్ revolves around the sun. The earth revolves around the sun. The sun sets in the east and the sun sets in the west and the sun rises in the east. Okay, the earth moves around the sun, and so water flows downwards. Cow gives milk. Water flows downwards. Cow gives milk. Okay, and what are those? Actually universal truths, right? General facts. You see here, water flows downwards. Oil floats on water. ఇవన్నీ ఏంటి? విశ్వ సత్యాలు. ఆయిల్ ఇక్కడ నీటిపైన తేలుతుంది, అమెరికాలోకి వెళ్ళినా కూడా నీటిపైన తేలుతుంది, రైట్? సో నూనె నీటిపైన తేలడం అనేది విశ్వ సత్యం. ఓకే, ఆ తర్వాత నీరు పల్లము వైపు ప్రవహిస్తుంది అనేది, నీరు పల్లం వైపే ప్రవహిస్తుంది, అది విశ్వ సత్యం, రైట్? యూనివర్సల్ ట్రూత్. మరి ఇలాంటి యూనివర్సల్ ట్రూత్, భూమి సూర్యుని చుట్టూ తిరుగుతుంది. ఓకే, సూర్యుడు తూర్పున ఉదయిస్తాడు, పశ్చిమాన అస్తమిస్తాడు. Okay, so what are those universal truths or general facts, right? And routine actions, routine actions means here everyday actions. For example, what everyday actions? I go for a walk every day in the morning. I go for a walk every day in the morning. I take coffee every day in the evening. I take coffee every day in the evening. So I go to school every day in the morning. Okay, I go to college every day in the morning. So what are these? These are routine actions, are repeated actions, right? So I read newspaper every day in the morning. Okay, I read newspaper. I go for a walk. Okay, what are these? These are repeated actions, are routine actions. So in simple present tense, okay, one is repeated actions or routine actions or normal routines, okay, and universal facts and future planned actions. Future planned actions. First one is routine actions. Routine actions. Routine actions are repeated actions. Routine actions. Okay, and next second one is, you see, universal truths. What? Universal truths. Universal truths. Universal facts or general facts. And third one is universal truth or second one universal truth or general fact. And third one is future planned action. Future planned action. So what is future planned actions? I'll let you know. Okay, what is future planned action? For example, CM going to visit our town. So on 20th of this month or the first of the next, by the first of the next month. Okay, so on first of the next month, CM going to visit our town, right? So the action is going to happen in the future. So no need to use future tense here. If action is planned earlier, okay, so no need to use here future tense. So I go to Hyderabad tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow you are going to Hyderabad, right? So no need to say this kind of planned actions in future. So simply you can use this, future planned actions in simple present tense, right? CM going to, okay, CM visits our town 30th of this month. CM visits our town 30th of this month. Okay, so when the CM is going to visit our town 30th of this month, CM is going to visit. So the action is going to happen in future. So no need to use future tense here. So we can say this kind of planned actions, right? So the action is going to happen planned according to the plan. So the action is happening, the plan prepared earlier, right? So this kind of planned actions always said to be in the simple present tense, that is indefinite tense, right? So that is indefinite tense. సాధారణ వర్తమాన కాలంలో ఈ విధంగా దీని యొక్క యూసేజ్ ఉంటుంది. సింపుల్ ప్రెజెంట్ టెన్స్ యొక్క యూసేజ్ ఏంటి అంటే ఇది. ఓకే, సో దీని యొక్క స్ట్రక్చర్ ఏంటి? వాట్ ద స్ట్రక్చర్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ టెన్స్, వాట్ ద స్ట్రక్చర్ విల్ లెర్న్, రైట్? సో సింపుల్ ప్రెజెంట్ టెన్స్ సాధారణ వర్తమాన కాలం, that is otherwise called indefinite tense, and this tense is used to express routine actions, repeated actions, right? Normal routines, and universal truths are general facts generally used in this tense. And next is future planned actions, also said to be in simple present tense, right? So what the structure of this tense, I'll let you know the structure of simple present tense. Okay, if you are thorough with this topic, you will be able to fill in the blanks with suitable forms of verbs given in bracket. So here in intermediate first year, this topic there. So apart from intermediate first year, this topic is very much useful for all those people who want to speak grammatically, fluently, without committing any mistakes. So everyone should go through this topic, that is tense, right? So structure of simple present tense. Structure. What? The structure. Okay, structure, వాక్య నిర్మాణం ఎలా ఉంటుంది? ఈ టెన్స్ లో మనము సబ్జెక్ట్, V1, ఆబ్జెక్ట్ అండ్ adverbial terms వాడతాము. Okay, this is the structure actually. Adverbial terms. Subject, V1, object, adverbial term. We know very well that the basic elements of a sentence. What are the basic elements of a sentence? Right, subject, okay, verb and object. We know very well what subject is. Subject is the doer of the action, right? Subject is the doer of the action and action done by the subject, and object is the sufferer of the action or the receiver of the action done by this subject. So these are the basic elements of a sentence, and the structure of simple present tense is subject, V1, object, adverbial terms, right? So actually how many forms of verbs are there, and we discussed the topic there at what time of discussing verbs. I discussed all the forms of verbs, right? So 5 forms of verbs there. One is root form or base form, V1 form, V2 form, V3 form, V4 form, and okay, 5 forms only, not V5 form not there actually. So V1 is, you see, first one is base form or root form. V1 form is called present form, right? That is present form. That form only used here in this tense. Okay, V1, V2, V3, V4. So V1 form, V1 form is otherwise called present form, right? You take any verb, right? Go is the V1 form, right? V1 form, go, goes. Go, goes. Why goes? I'll let you know, right? And V2 is went. V2 is went, and V3 is gone, and V4 is going. So which form is used here actually? So V1 form is used. That means we need to learn as many verb forms as possible to frame different types of sentences based on the structure given. ఓకే, నీకు స్ట్రక్చర్ తెలుసు, కానీ ఎక్కడ నీకు ఇబ్బంది అవుతుంది అంటే వర్బ్ ఫార్మ్స్ తెలియాలి. మన వొకాబులరీని ఇంప్రూవ్ చేసుకోవడానికి ఇంకొక ట్రిక్ ఏంటిది అంటే, మనం వర్బ్ ఫార్మ్స్ ఎన్ని నేర్చుకుంటే అంత సులభంగా మనము స్ట్రక్చర్ సెంటెన్స్ ని ఫామ్ చేయొచ్చు. ఇది స్ట్రక్చర్ రావడం ఇంపార్టెంట్ కాదు. స్ట్రక్చర్స్ అన్ని అందరికీ వస్తాయి, కానీ సెంటెన్స్ ఫామ్ చేయడంలో ఫెయిల్ అవుతారు, రైట్? సెంటెన్స్ ఫార్మేషన్ లో ఎందుకు ఫెయిల్ అవుతారు అంటే దే ల్యాక్ the forms of verbs, right? We need to learn at least 10 verb forms every day. So if not 10, at least we need to learn 5 verb forms every day. So where you will find these verb forms? While reading newspaper, you will find, okay, you may encounter all the verb forms, right? So verb, find out its meaning. Find out its meaning first thing is. So and categorize that word as what grammatical category it belongs. ఒక పదాన్ని వెతుకుతావు, అది ఏ గ్రామటికల్ కేటగిరీకి చెందిందో తెలుసుకోవాలి. ఓకే, అది నౌన్ అయితే ఆ నౌన్ వాట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ నౌన్ ఇట్ ఈస్. ఓకే, దానికి ప్రిఫిక్సెస్ సఫిక్సెస్ ఏమున్నాయి. తర్వాత అది వర్బ్ అయితే అది ఏ ఫామ్ లో ఉంది, దాని యొక్క డిఫరెంట్ వర్బ్ ఫార్మ్స్ నేర్చుకోవాలి. ఓకే, V1 ఫామ్ ఏంటి, దాన్ని V2 ఫామ్ ఏంటి, V3 ఫామ్ ఏంటి, V4 ఫామ్ ఏంటి. సో దెర్ ఇస్ నాట్ ఎనీ అదర్ మంత్రా దేర్ టు లెర్న్ ఇంగ్లీష్. సో వీ నీడ్ టు డూ ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్ to learn English, right? So if you keep doing like this, you will become fluent, and you will become, someday you will speak fluently without committing any mistakes, and you will become a good writer. Okay, so you will follow there all the principles of good writing, right? So what we need here, we need to learn all the different forms of verbs. Okay, V1, V2, V3, V4, like that, right? So this is the structure of what? Simple present tense, right? What is that? Subject, V1, object, and adverbial term. Okay, what the verb form used here? V1 form of the verb is used, right? So what V1 form is, we should know, right? So what the usage, actually usage we learned. So what the usage? You form different sentences based on the structure given over here. So this is positive structure, right? This is positive structure. Okay, for example, so you take all the persons, you are aware of the persons, right? We learned the types of persons. Okay, I, we, okay, I, we, you, they, he, she, it. So these are the persons, right? So these generally persons means here pronouns are generally used in the place of what? Subject. Here you got subjects. Next what? Verb form, V1. So V1 form we need to use. So first usage, right? So what the usage is? The first usage is your routine actions. I read. Next object, newspaper. Okay, I read newspaper. Adverbial term, adverbial term. So when, the time. Adverbial term means here time. So I read newspaper every day. I read newspaper every day. You see, you got the structure. Okay, based on the structure, so you are able to form a sentence. I read newspaper every day. Okay, I read newspaper every day. This is routine action. Every day the term indicates you that this is a routine activity. That every day means here frequency. Okay, every day means here the action the action happens frequently. Frequently, you know. So every day. That is frequency. Every day. So I read newspaper every day, or I read newspaper daily. I read newspaper in the evening. I read newspaper in the morning. I go for a walk in the morning. We go for a walk every day or daily in the evening, right? You go for a walk. They go for a walk. He goes for a walk. She goes for a walk. It goes for a walk. Hence, here two forms, right? V form is available in two forms. V1 form, right? So that is go and goes, do and does. Okay? So where we need to add s, es or ies to the main verb in case of the third person singular. So what are the third person singular? We learnt already what are the third person singulars are. Okay? What are the third person singulars here? He, she, it are third person singulars. Okay, if third person singulars are there in the place of subject, there we need to add what? S, es or ies to the main verb. S, es or ies to the main verb. Right? So I read newspaper. We go for a walk. You take coffee every day in the evening. She takes coffee every day in the morning. She takes it. Okay. He takes, she takes, it takes. He goes, she goes, it goes. He plays, she plays, it plays. Okay, and O ending words takes es. O ending words takes es, and a word ends with a vowel takes yes. Take, takes. Okay, come, comes. Okay, come, comes. Speak, speaks. Speak, speaks. Walk, walks. Do, does. O ending word. Do, does. Okay. Go, goes. Ies, you know, Y ending words takes ies. I tries. I try, but he tries. You try, but she tries. Okay. They try, but it tries. Try, cry. Okay. Fry. Okay. And these are Y ending words, right? Y ending words always takes what? IES, and O ending words takes ES, and word ends with a vowel or a consonant that takes what? S. Walk, walks. Come, comes. Take, takes. Speak, speaks. So, subject, V1, object and adverbial term is the structure of simple present tense, and this tense is otherwise called indefinite tense. The reason behind calling the tense indefinite tense is, you see, I go for a walk. I go for a walk every day in the morning. So definitely you are not saying that definitely you go for a walk every day in the morning, right? That is the reason why this is indefinite tense. I go for a walk every day in the morning and చెప్తున్నాను. నేను ఖచ్చితంగా వెళ్తాను. వెళ్తాను, చదువుతాను, తింటాను ప్రతిరోజు. సో వెళ్తాను ఖచ్చితంగా చెప్పట్లేదు కాబట్టి ఇండెఫినిట్ టెన్స్ అని కూడా అంటారు టెన్స్ ని, రైట్? సబ్జెక్ట్, V1, ఆబ్జెక్ట్ అండ్ అడ్వర్బియల్ టర్మ్స్. ఓకే, ఆల్వేస్, ఆఫెన్, రైట్? So every day, daily, in the morning, in the evening, all these are adverbial terms used in this tense, and this is the positive structure. Okay, this is the positive structure of simple present tense. So the keywords. So we need to know the key points of this tense, simple present tense. Okay, what are the key points here? What are the key points we need to keep in mind, and we need to make a note, right? Note. So note is, simple present tense note is, first one, V1 form is used. V1 form is used, and the second one is, V1 form is used, and the second one is, in case of third person singulars, okay, S, ES or IES should be added to the main verb in case of third person singulars. What are those? He, she and it. Okay, he, she and it కనుక సబ్జెక్ట్ ప్లేస్ లో ఉంటే వాటికి ఎస్ గానీ, ఈఎస్ గానీ, ఐఎస్ గానీ చేర్చాలి, రైట్? నెక్స్ట్ థర్డ్ ఈస్, దీంట్లో హెల్పింగ్ వర్బ్ లేదు కాబట్టి డూ does. Do does లను helping verbs గా వాడతాము. Do does. You see, I read newspaper every day in the morning. ఓకే, దాన్ని క్వశ్చన్ ఫామ్ గా మార్చాలి. ఒక ఇంట్రోగేటివ్ సెంటెన్స్ గా మార్చాలంటే ఐ రీడ్ న్యూస్ పేపర్ ఎవ్రీ డే ఇన్ ద మార్నింగ్. నెగటివ్ సెంటెన్స్ ఏంటి? ఐ డు నాట్ రీడ్ న్యూస్ పేపర్ ఎవ్రీ డే ఇన్ ద మార్నింగ్. సో దానికి ఇంట్రోగేటివ్ సెంటెన్స్ అయితే డూ ఐ రీడ్ న్యూస్ పేపర్ ఎవ్రీ డే ఇన్ ద మార్నింగ్. సో దాన్ని ఇంట్రోగేటివ్ అండ్ నెగటివ్ గా మార్చాలంటే డోంట్ ఐ రీడ్ న్యూస్ పేపర్ ఎవ్రీ డే ఇన్ ద మార్నింగ్, రైట్? సో డూ డస్ ఫర్ positive, okay, sentences, okay, and here do does generally used negative and interrogative sentences, negative and interrogative sentences, right? Do does, don't, doesn't, don't, doesn't. These are the key points to keep in mind. So in simple what present tense, right? So again one more point there. So the adverbial terms used in this tense. What are the adverbial terms used in this tense? You see, daily, every day, okay, often, always, generally, okay, usually, normally. So generally, usually, normally, always, okay, every day, daily, in the morning, in the evening. All these are the adverbial terms used in this tense, right? So this is all about the positive structure and the uses of simple present tense. So today what we have done, today we have classified the tenses. Okay, we have learned the classification of tenses. Basically tenses are of 3 types. Each tense is further categorized into 4 types. So those 4 types we have learned today. And so the first and the foremost tense of the 12 tenses, the first one's present tense. What is that? Simple present tense or present indefinite tense, and its usage and the structure. So all these things we have learned today. So if you have any doubt again, so actually this topic hasn't completed here. So there is a lot to learn again. So this we need to keep in mind the basic structure and uses of this tense. This is enough for you people, okay? So based on the given structures, you can form as many sentences as you can, okay? If you have any doubt, please comment me inbox, okay, inbox me in the comment section. So I'll clarify all your doubts in regarding what the tenses, their uses and the structure, okay? And don't forget to subscribe my channel, like my channel and share my channel, okay? So this is all about the tenses, right? So we'll meet again in the next class with another tense. So until then, bye all of you, take care, thank you.